Hi everyone, this is Meenakshi Ramesh from tapyourwaytohealing.com. Today is day 19 in this EFT Tapping for Weight Release video series. I think I'm going to be making videos for 2 more days up till day 21, and then I'll wrap up this series. Hope some of you who have been watching the videos found the videos helpful. I also received some questions and requests from some of you who watch the videos. So today's topic is tapping for guilt that you ate too much or eating more. Before I tap, I do want to talk about this topic on self-sabotage. If you ever feel that, oh my God, why did I do this to myself when it comes to releasing weight, the choices that you made, I want you to consider the idea that whatever choice you made at that point, you basically did it only to protect yourself. So I learned this from my mentor, who always keeps telling us that whatever we think as self-sabotage is actually it's actually self-protection. What we do, we do because we do what we do is because we want to protect ourselves from something, right? Or we are trying to avoid something, and that's why we had to make the choice, especially in terms of food, which can be very comforting for many of us. So it's always a good idea to look at self-sabotage as self-protection, so that we can be kind to ourselves and not think that everything is my fault. All right, so let's quickly do a short round of tapping on feeling guilty for eating more. Okay, even though I feel very guilty for eating all this food, I really ate too much today. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel I have to feel guilty because I made this choice of eating more today, I choose to acknowledge this guilt right now. Even though by feeling guilty, I try to protect myself and defend myself for eating more, I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now, and I'm open to shifting this energy. Acknowledging all the guilt about eating more today. Acknowledging all the guilt about every time I make certain choices when I eat. All this guilt is keeping me stuck. I understand that feeling guilty is not going to get me anywhere, especially feeling guilty is definitely not going to help me release all the extra weight. I wonder if it is possible for me to do some tapping and clear my energy body before I go into a setting where there are a lot of food choices. By tapping and acknowledging the food cravings that I may have, and acknowledging the need to eat more. I begin to clear the stress and overwhelm around food. When I come from a place of less stress and overwhelm, I'm able to access the resources in my nervous system and make healthy choices. And even after tapping and feeling calm and peaceful, I still end up eating more. I can at least be aware and recognize that I made a conscious choice to eat more this time. There is a lot of difference between making a deliberate choice and eating, or making a choice out of impulse. I choose to acknowledge that I can be impulsive sometimes, and that does not define me. I accept myself with all the impulses, and I choose to remember that all these impulses are just stuck energy or some kind of a stress that is driving me to make certain choices. The more I recognize these impulses, I begin to set the tone for the kind of choices that I can make around meal times. And most of all, I can stop feeling guilty for being a certain way. This is again a process and a journey. And in this process, the more I acknowledge the guilt that I carry in my energy body, the easier it is going to be for me to allow this guilt to move through me. Stop tapping, take a breath. So also when we think about guilt, it may not even be related to food all the time. When you are tapping, and if you get in touch with this emotion of guilt, you can ask yourself, what is it that I'm feeling guilty about? It may be totally not related to food. In your own life, looking back into childhood events or events in your own day-to-day life, events and memories, things that you feel guilty about. As a mom, I feel guilty about many things, and I always tap on them whenever I get in touch with those emotions. So you can individually tap on those events and memories, which can make a huge difference in terms of clearing your energy body and reducing the chances of impulsive choices or impulsive eating. Alright, so that's all in today's video. I hope this was helpful. See you all again tomorrow with another video. Bye. Take good care.